Hello, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We'll get. Hey, Ray, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Alani, welcome. Hey, Fabian, welcome. Welcome. Glad we'll get started. Hey, Tyler, welcome.
Hey, David.
Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
How about this?
Hey, Jay, welcome. All right. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. All right. All right.
I think I'm gonna get the brown one though. I
All
don't
right, guys.
know.
I am going to share my screen. I'm going to go through the markets. All right. As you guys know, on Sundays we do Forex, cryptos, and futures. All right. So we'll start off with the futures market. All right. All right. So I want you guys to pay attention to this. We talked about this on Thursday. All right. So we've got a major change in the equity markets. All right. Starting last month, on the close of last month, we got a sell signal on the Dow. All right. So right here, let's see here. Right here, we've got a sell signal on the Dow right here. Hey, Mary, welcome. All right. All right. Now, as we go through this, we'll go through the futures. We'll look at what the equity futures are doing this evening. But I want you guys to keep this in mind. And as long as we've got a sell signal on the Dow, this is on the monthly time frame. All right, on the monthly time frame, as long as we have a sell signal, we'll continue to touch on this. All right. So keep in mind that since 1987, now let me see here. Let me make sure I've got my dates correct here. Since 1980, right about 1982, we had a buy signal, right, on the Dow. All right, and you guys can see here, this is on the monthly time frame. We've been through that markup phase. All right, but what I want you guys to pay attention to is that since that buy signal in 82, we had a sell signal in 2001. So right here, 2001, we had a sell signal by the system right here. All right, and then we got that was 2001. So that was the dot-com crash. All right. Then we had another sell signal by the system right here, 2008, right? That was the housing crash of 2008. All right. Then the next sell signal that we had by the system right here. All right. All right, 2020. All right. That was the dot-com, that was the COVID crash. All right, and now we've got a sell signal right here. All right, here was the sell signal right here. All right, forget about this here. All right, it came in right in here. All right, so every time, no, I'm not saying that the markets will crash. What I am saying is this, based on the system, on the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, every time we've gotten a sell signal, we've gotten a crash. All right, 2001, 2008, and now I can go back even further in history, and we can see the same thing. All right, all right. So, right. So keep that in mind as we go through every week. We'll pay attention to this. All right, we'll pay attention to the sell signal right here because that's a current sell signal. Right. All right. And look here, red candles. So we got red candles here. That was last month. And then this is the current month. We got a red candle right here for the current month. All right. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Keep that in mind. We should be out of equities. We should not be trading equities. All right. If you guys are going to trade stocks, be very careful, right? You have to pick your individual trades. All right. All right. So currently right now in the futures market, so the futures market is open. All right. And so the Dow E-mini, so that's the Dow E-mini in the futures market, NASDAQ, S&P, and the Russell E-mini, they're currently down. The Dow is down. The Dow finished, I think, 600 and something, almost 700 points down on Friday. All right, it's currently down over 200 points right now. All right, the NASDAQ is down, S&P is down, and the Russell is down. Okay, so they're all currently down. All right, we can see that price action here. And we know that we always follow, right, what the indexes are doing. So they're currently down in the futures market, monster futures. Okay. So keep that in mind. Our sniper traders were in shorts. So hopefully, right, we are hoping that the market does open lower, right, to move our sniper trades. All right. Our short sniper trades. All right. As we go through here, keep in mind, right, we're looking at the Dow, E-mini, S&P, and all of that, right? Hey, Charity, welcome in the futures market. The dollar index, right? The dollar index is moving higher again. All right. Now we'll take a look at Forex, Monster Scalper. So right now, pay attention to the dollar index. Hey, Tracy, welcome.
Hello.
All right. The dollar index is currently up, and that's good. Market's coming down, dollars moving up. All right. Here was the pullback we had in the dollar that got us out, right, of those dollar pairs, right? And remember, whenever we get a green candle after a white candle, that's very, very bullish. All right. So we've had 1, 2, and our current day, 3 days with the dollar moving higher, right? We'll keep an eye on the dollar pairs. All right. We'll keep an eye on the dollar pairs. We'll look for the dollar to break this high right here. All right. Break this high, and we could see a move much higher. All right. Still in the markup phase, clearly in the markup phase. All right. Once I'm done, I'll open up the floor for questions. All right. Here is the buy signal here on a break of this resistance on the dollar. So this is our current move. And guess what? Still holding nicely. Even with the pullbacks, still holding nicely. No red candles, right? No sell signal. All right. So we'll look for the dollar to continue moving higher, break that resistance here. All right. All right. All right. Cryptos. Nothing new with Bitcoin. All right. Nothing new with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still holding right at that 20,000 mark. All right. Very surprised of that move. It's holding. They're holding it right at that 20,000 mark. It's big dipped down to about 18,000 and change, but it keeps bouncing back. Right now it's at 19,400. So it's holding. Nothing we can do, right? It's consolidating right here. It's actually consolidating right here. Very tight consolidation. Very, very tight. All right. It was moving higher, but now it's within a very tight consolidation. So hopefully it'll break out. All right. It's very, very tight consolidation. All right. We're still watching, as you guys know, the 10,000, right? So that 10K support. All right. 10K support down in this area in here. All right. So nothing, crypto, same thing. Same thing. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. All right. All right. Any questions on the futures market before I move to Forex? Any questions on futures? Any questions on crypto, on the crypto market? Bitcoin in particular. Any questions? Any questions before I move forward? Okay. All right. So Forex. All right. Forex. We should be out of the yen pairs. All right. We should be out of the yen pairs. That move failed. Right. That move failed. That long move failed. So we should be out. You guys see these sell signals, right? Sell signals that came in. So we should be out of the yen pairs. Right. Right. That's over. The pound pairs, that also failed. All right. Now we didn't call a rotation in that, right? Yeah, just a move, right? Wasn't a rotation. All right. But we'll look. Hopefully we can call a rotation in the dollar pairs. Okay, is what we're hoping. So pound pairs, we should be out. All right.
David, what do you think? What do you think of short opportunities? I know how you feel about shorts in Forex, but what do you think about short opportunities in the pound pairs?
In the pound pairs, currently, right now, Thailand.
Not necessarily now. I mean, up and coming. Just seeing that they're all turning red and given downtrends. Just upcoming. I don't know. I know how you feel about shorts in Forex, but
How do I feel about short?
I was looking at it about 30 minutes ago. I was just looking at possible opportunities, and like you said, dollar pairs. Hopefully, the dollars will be a rotation coming up. But I was just thinking maybe some shorts could present themselves.
So I'm gonna ask Thailand, how do I feel about shorts?
I know you don't like them.
it's not that I don't like them. You know, they work out really well. We don't have a great barometer right now. Now, I tell you what, the yen pairs usually follow the equity markets. Okay. And if these equity markets go, now they've been, the market's been slowly going down. If we look here, right? I mean, it's going down. This is the weekly time frame, clearly in the markdown phase, but it's not a really good short. If you guys look here, right? Yes, it's going down to that markdown phase, but look at these moves here, right? So look here for a second. So it's not that I don't like shorting. It's just the shorting opportunities have been horrible. All right. Even with Sniper, all right, even with Sniper, all right, and Ty, like you mentioned, Sniper is kind of right on the borderline as far as performance, and it's because these markets, the equity markets in particular, it's been up and down, up and down. So if you guys look here, right? So here is the Dow on a weekly time frame. You see here, you see this move here. This on the weekly time frame, up. Look right here, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Very, very difficult trading. All right, very, very difficult to go short. All right, you've got to time it. If you're lucky enough. If you're lucky enough to get short, let's say we got short here, right? Here's the sell short signal. You barely got in, and again, look at that pullback here. And these are big pullbacks. All right. So it's not that I love shorts, right? When they're smoother. If we can get a move like this, kind of like this right here, right? Like a month, a couple of months of nice selling, that's better, but this is a bit scary. All right. So but I'll show you guys what could set up for the shorts, Tylac, on the pound. You could test it, right? You could take I wouldn't go heavy, right? The time when you guys might want to go a bit heavier is when we call the rotations, right? Because we've got an overall big move happening. All right. So as an example, let's take a look here. But you can certainly take a trade, but I would go light. Okay. Because the whole group is moving lower. So here, for example, here. All right. If we start getting, and I'll put it over here. If we start getting sell signals, right? Right. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Gerald. Welcome, guys. If we start getting a lot of sell signals and a lot of red in here, right? That might be a good opportunity. All right, to take the yen pair short. All right, because of this right here. If the markets drop, right, we'll see these yen pairs really move lower. All right. Now, I want to show you something, Tylac, here. All right. We're gonna look at Monster. If you want to take, if you zoom out, right? Zoom out and look at the longer time frame, right? So the weekly time frame. So this is a weekly time frame on pound ZAR, right? We can't do anything here, right? It's consolidating, right? There's no trend here, right? So we definitely can't. We will have to wait until things break out. So let's just see. I haven't looked at it. So let's see. Pound dollar. Okay, look at that. Pound dollar here. That's definitely trending down. All right. Now, you got pound dollar, but what else do we have? What's the reverse of pound dollar?
Pound yen.
Huh?
Pound yen.
Pound yen. But let's focus on the dollar pairs because we're going to talk about the dollar pairs. If pound dollar is moving lower, what is moving up?
The dollar pound. Right.
Well, not the dollar, but the dollar CAD, dollar Swiss, all the dollar pairs, right?
Right.
Right? Okay, so pound, look at this now. So pound dollar, you know that's moving lower. All right, let's see another one here. Pound SGD, that's moving lower, right? Right. GBP PLN, you can't do anything there. All right. Which one is this? Pound New Zealand, you can't do anything here. All right. Now just stay with me for a minute. There's a method to the madness. So that is pound HKD. So pound HKD. That's a good short here. All right. Pound Swiss. Pound Swiss, that's a good short here. Okay. Pound CAD, fairly good, right? So pound CAD. All right, pound Aussie, nothing there yet. Okay, so we have pound dollar. All right, pound dollar, pound SGD, right, and pound SGD. All right, so we've got let's see 5 pairs, pound pairs that are trending. All right, so pound dollar, pound SGD, pound CAD is right here. Pound Swiss, okay, not pound Aussie, and pound is right here. All right, so let's take a look at them in the short system. Okay, so Tyler, if you wanted to go short, right? So we looked at the 5. That's got pretty good. Now, this would have to be, this is not a rotation. So this is an isolated trade. All right. Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I was looking at more of opportunities versus
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
And that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. All right. So pound HKD, we know it's trending on the weekly time frame down in Forex dominator. Okay. So pound HKD. Let's see what's setting up. All right. So I would put this on your radar. It's setting up. We've got red candles here. Nice markdown phase. All right. All you need is a sell short signal like this. All right. So you could put that on your radar. All you need is a on the 240. All you're waiting for is a sell short signal, right? And it should have given it to you already, but it'll give it to you soon here, right? Broke support right here, getting into that markdown phase. All right. Pound Swiss, let's just take a look, and then we'll take a look at the dollar pairs. Pound Swiss, same thing. All right, this is setting up really nice. Got a red candle coming in, right? Wait for a sell short signal. All right. We know the weekly, right, is in that markdown phase. All right. All red candles. So all we're doing is you that pullback, right? That pullback came in, and now it's hopefully will continue this downward trend. All right. So that was pound Swiss, pound CAD. So pound CAD, let's see here. If you're looking for shorts now, you got to be brave to do this. All right. So here, pound CAD, that's a pretty good setup here. All right, look at this. And it looks like the pound pairs looks like they want to go with the yen pairs and the market. All right. But you know, it's hard to trust this market. So here, right, it failed, absolutely failed. Absolutely failed. If we look at the buy signal, here's the buy signal here, buy signal to go long. It failed here. Tylac and everyone, if you guys are, I wouldn't recommend everyone do this. Okay. I wouldn't recommend. All right. Okay. You've got to be a bit savvy, quick. Okay. The dollar trade is an easier trade. The dollar trade is an easier trade. All right. But see here, it closed the buy closed here, and now it's setting up for a short. If it breaks this support right here, it could go much lower, kind of like it did here. All right. All right. So that's pound CAD. So Tyler, I'm glad you were looking at those. That's an opportunity. It's a trading opportunity, right? There's a trading opportunity. A bit isolated. Okay, so same thing here, pound dollar, right? If you're gonna do this, I would rather see you guys do the dollar pairs, but you know, you could get a good short. These shorts will move. They will move. All right. And pound, let's see here. Pound SGD right here. That's the last one right here. It's setting up here also. Okay, so Tyler, you mentioned, I do not like the shorts as much because when we do these rotations, I want to be as conservative as possible because we have new traders that are always coming in. All right. So we have different levels of traders. We have new traders that are always coming in, right? So we want to keep it as conservative as possible, right? Try to manage risk as possible. All right.
I mean, if we can get if the dollar pairs turn into a rotation, that's definitely much more of a comfort level type of trading.
Yeah, but certainly, you've got some experience. Gerald's got some experience. Some of you guys have some experience. That's a decent trade setting up here, right? The yen trades, that should be a decent trade setting up, especially if the market, right? If the market makes another move lower, right? So if the Dow, the S&P, and so forth, the equity markets make another move lower. All right. So yeah, keep an eye on that. You could take a trade. I wouldn't, wait for the sell short signals, right? Wait for them. But yeah, you could find some opportunities there. All right. The dollar pairs though, the dollar trade is perhaps the better trade. All right. And if you guys look here, right, I don't know why this is up here though, but if you guys look here, the dollar pairs are starting to move higher. All right. They are clearly nicely up in that markup phase. I wish we hadn't gotten that pullback, but it is what it is. I hope we hadn't gotten that deep pullback. It wasn't a crazy pullback, but it pulled back a bit here, right? For several days, it pulled back, right? I wish that hadn't happened so we could stay in the trades because these are great trades. But guess what, right? It's moving up again. So for the dollar, we don't have a rotation yet. We don't have a rotation yet, but this is what we're looking at, all right? So all the dollar pairs right now, all right. All the dollar pairs right now are all blue and up, except for one here. They're all blue and up, moving higher. All right. All blue and up, moving higher. Stop me if you guys have any questions as I go through this. Okay. The dollar index, right, has a buy signal here. Although it retraced, it's moving higher. We've got resistance right here. Resistance right here. It's up right now. All right. We know what's happening with the equity markets. So the equity markets, they've been going lower and lower and lower. If it continues to move lower, that's going to push the dollar higher. That is still the best trade, right? That's still our low risk low risk trade is the dollar. All right. And we've been trading the dollar. Right. We've been trading the dollar for a long time now. All right. And here it is on the monthly time frame. Right. On the monthly time frame. We got a nice pullback here on the month. Right. We got a nice pullback right here. Right. Right. This is what got us out. Right. But guess what? Right. Usually when it pulls back like this, right? See here, pulls back here, right? Pull back here for the month and then took off. Pull back here, that candle right here, then took off. And here, pretty big, not large pullback, but decent pullback right here. And now it's moving higher. And here it is up here. All right. So hopefully we'll call it. We need more buy signals to come in, okay, on a lot of the dollar pairs. But that's our best trade. All right. Now, let's see here. Okay, here it is right here. Let's go through the dollar pairs. This is what's setting up here. And we're hoping to get a breakout. And hopefully we'll get buy signals, new buy signals in these dollar pairs before we get a total breakout of the highs. All right, so if we look here, we're definitely moving higher in price. So this is US, and you guys should keep a watch list on these dollar pairs. We had traders miss this move the last time, right? We shouldn't be missing moves in the dollar pairs in this rotation, right? We should not be missing moves, right? This is going on. If we catch this, if this is a new rotation, we start a new rotation. I believe this will be the 5th rotation. All right, 5th rotation. So we don't want to, if it breaks out, we want to be all over it. So start building your watch list. And this here is one of them we need to have on our radar. USD HUF. All right, here. Higher lows, price is being squeezed. Price is being squeezed. So it has to go somewhere. All right, it has to go somewhere. The momentum is to the upside. All right, because we've got higher lows, okay? If this doesn't make sense, ask me questions. Here, we've got resistance. We've got resistance. We got resistance right here. This is where it failed. This is where it failed. And we're sitting right here at resistance, looking to test this resistance. All right. And we know the dollar index is moving higher. These dollar pairs will follow the dollar index. We're seeing these dollar pairs move higher up in here. Okay. So there's a good possibility that this will break out. We're still waiting for a buy signal. We'll get a buy signal somewhere in here on the breakout. All right. So keep this one in mind. We're going to go through them. All right, we're going to go through them. Stop me if you guys have any questions. All right. So that's USD HUF. All right. Let's take a look at dollar ZAR. Dollar ZAR has a buy signal. Okay. It's very similar. Keep this one on your radar also. right. So this one is ZAR, dollar ZAR. And pay attention to how I'm setting these trades up. This is on the 240. All right. So here, higher lows. So prices trend is definitely right, moving higher, right? Higher lows. All right. We've got resistance here. Just keep in mind, sellers are waiting here. All right. That's where we are right here. We do have a buy signal. So on this one, we have a buy signal right here, right at that resistance by the system. This is where price pull back, price pull back, price pull back, and here we are again. All right, price is being squeezed. All right, so we're looking for a breakout. And as you guys know, those of you who've watched this for a while, right, we can get a big breakout, right? We can get big candles to come in and break out. All right, so that's dollar ZAR. Start putting your watch list together. This has a buy signal. This has a buy signal right here, right at that resistance. Here's your buy signal right here. You guys see that? Yes or no? You guys see that?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. All right. And perfect buy signal right at that resistance. Buyers, look here, green candles, right? If it fails, we'll take this loss. This is a very calculated trade. So if it fails, right, it fails to break resistance, right? Right. Let's say we take that trade, fail to break resistance, comes down, break support, we'll take that loss. All right. But overall, we're looking for this to break out. All right. So that's ZAR. We'll go through a few more. Got some time here. This is your best setup. Clean. This is a very clean setup, clean trade. All right. SUSD, SGD. All right. Very similar. All right. We're not near that high yet, right? So we don't have nice resistance. We've got some resistance right here. All right. Green candles. All right. But definitely keep an eye on this here. All right. Look here. Look here. Look here. All right. Look here. Pull back, buy signals. So we don't want to short these. Pull back, right? Pull back, buy signal. Buyers came in. All right. Pull back. Here's a pull back right here. All right. We can anticipate a buy signal coming in soon. And we just want another one of these, another wave right here, right to that markup phase. All right. Setting up nicely. All right. Setting up nicely. And that's USD SGD. Build your watch list. All right. Keep these on your radar so you don't lose focus. All right. USD SEK. Right. USD SEK, same thing. All right. What we're looking for, sellers came in. This is your pullback, right? Your pullback, right? Your pullback. Green candles, buy signal, right? Right here, pull back, right? We don't short these, buy signal here, pull back, green candles, we wait for a buy signal somewhere in here, markup phase, and now keep going, all right? USD SEK. I want to go through this so that you guys stay focused, right? Not that you can trade, you know, like Tylak was looking at. You can take a trade, but this is your big rotation that is setting up. So we want to be patient and we want to wait for things to set up. We'll start getting buy signals. If we get follow through, we'll get buy signals, right? They'll start coming. Same thing here. All right. USD PLN, we got pretty good resistance right here. And I know we get anxious sometimes, but we have to wait. We have to wait and be patient for these to develop. All right. USD PLN. All right. So here, right? Higher lows, right? So we know the trend is moving higher. Higher lows. All right. We got sellers are sitting right here at resistance, right? We might get a buy signal somewhere in here and then test that resistance. Okay. So USD PLN. Right. Let's see here. And USD NOK, same thing, right? We just needed to move a bit higher, get through this area, this cluster here, get above this area here, right? Right? Resistance is up in this area right here, right in this area, right up in here, right up in here. Give a buy signal. USD NOK. USD MXN, nothing here. So don't put this on your radar, right? Nothing here. Don't even look at it. USD HUF, setting up perfectly. Did we go through this one? Yeah, we went through this one already. USD DKK, setting up nicely, right? Buyers are coming in, green candles. We need a buy signal. We'll get a buy signal. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Zaire, welcome. I wouldn't be surprised if we do not get buy signals. We might get a lot of buy signals overnight. All right. Or if not overnight, tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow. So Monday, Tuesday, we could start, we'll get buy signals. We'll start seeing on you know, if it collapses, it collapses, right? But if it holds, if price holds and continues to edge up, we'll get buy signals, right? We'll get buy signals on this dollar pair. So just get ready, right? It shouldn't be a surprise, right? It shouldn't be a surprise. USD SZK, same thing, setting up nicely. We won these pullbacks. I know it hurts when we in the trades and we get these pullbacks. A lot of these dollar pairs, we should have made, you know, if we got in near the buy signal, right? We should have done okay, right? Yes, we didn't hit a home run, right? But we should have done okay on a lot of these dollar pairs. All right. And you know, we need these pullbacks, right? These retracements to happen so we can move again. We can move higher again and make higher highs. All right. So don't be afraid of these pullbacks. And I know sometimes we get these pullbacks and we get out. We're like, okay, right? I'm done for now. You can't do that. You do that, you're gonna miss the next rotation, the next run. All right. So we just want to stay focused. That's why I want to spend some time on this. All right. USD CNH. Look at this setup here. Just a beautiful setup. All right. Nice trades. Very profitable trade. Look here. And who was it? Gerald. Gerald L had mentioned he likes to look at how the system is trading, right? That's a good tip. Look at how the system is trading that pair, right, on that time frame. So here was a buy signal here, sell signal here, buy signal here, sell signal here, buy signal here, sell signal here, So 3 very profitable trades in a row. All right. So the system is trading, and the reason that the system is trading it nicely because it's moving up nicely, it's trending up nicely, right? To that markup phase. So guess what? Right? Just like we have that pullback here, buy signal, we got a nice pullback, right? And guess what? Green candles, so we can expect to get a buy signal somewhere in here. Probably a break of this resistance right here, we get a buy signal, okay? So keep an eye on that also, how the system is trading, right? Really good, lots of pips here, all right? Mary got into her first trade today in the dollar Swiss, all right? So the dollar Swiss, right? A bit rocky in here, but look at this, what it's setting up here. Nice resistance, right? Nice resistance right here, right? We got a buy signal right here, okay? Now, don't get into this trade. We got Mary into this trade because this is her first trade as a testing things out, all right? But we haven't called a rotation yet. Let's see here. So look here. Choppy, but still, this could be a really good breakout here. Let's see here. So here, we'll count this one here, higher lows. Higher lows. So we know price is definitely moving higher. All right. And it's really hugging resistance right here. Here is resistance. Here is resistance. Here is resistance. And here is our buy signal right here, right at that resistance here. This is where it failed. So we know sellers are sitting here. All right. But with everything we've got going, right, with the index, with all of these, right, all right here, all this blue, all this movement up, these dollar pairs are setting up here. We've got a good chance. We'll take this loss. If it doesn't work out, we'll take this loss. Okay, we'll take this loss. Look here though. Look here. See right here. See these candles here moving higher. These candles here moving higher. These candles here moving higher, moving higher, moving higher. So what we would like to see is that they just continue to move higher, break through that resistance for us. Okay, a nice markup phase in here. All right. Let me go through dollar CAD and then I'll be done with this. And I'll open the floor for some questions and we'll be done. But I wanted to spend some time on this. I want you guys to stay focused on these dollar pairs. Same thing here with dollar CAD. All right. See what's happening here. They all look very similar. All right. They all look very similar. So there's definitely something happening here. All right. All right. So here's the resistance here. Let's draw our trend line. All right. So here, moving up. And here we are right here. Here's where sellers are sitting at that resistance. So we always have to be aware of that. All right. So if we can get past that resistance, we'll make another leg up. Okay. But green candles, price is definitely moving higher. All right. Green candles, price is being squeezed. Okay. All right. So that's what we're looking for. All right. So the dollar pairs, guys, build your watch list. You don't have to trade all of them. Just find, one or two that's setting up nicely. All right. If we get buy signals, we'll call the rotation. So yeah, you guys will hear from me. Okay. Any questions on this? Any questions on this or anything? Any questions? Any questions? No questions? Is anyone in any of the dollar pairs yet? Or any Forex trades? Gerald, are you in anything? Gerald L.
No, I don't have any open trades at all.
Okay, good. Good. Charity, are you in anything? Any pairs?
No, I'm out of everything.
Okay, good. Ty, like you're not in anything, right?
No, not right now.
Okay, good. How about you, Tracy? Are you in anything, Tracy?
No, I'm not in anything. I'm just waiting and just watching.
Okay. Okay. How does it feel to wait? Let me ask
It's hard.
that.
You want to jump in there, want to be you thinking sometimes you feel like you're gonna miss out and you want to just get in, but you just have to just sit back and just wait.
That's growth, right? That's a lot of growth. Gerald, how does it feel to be out and not trading? You haven't been trading. How does it feel to be out?
Oh yeah, you got to wait on the rotations. You have to have that confirmation of the rotation. Once you get those buy signals, it's pretty much easy to get back in because you have that confirmation. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. But as you do it, right? As you do it, the more we do it, the easier it gets. And you guys will notice it gets a lot easier. It actually gives you a break from trading.
I try to take the emotions out of it. I know it's not easy. It's just one of those things. You just have to sit back and analyze the markets, and once we see the rotations and we can call them, you know, it doesn't enlighten me to get in. It doesn't sadden me to be out. I just try to keep the emotions out of it so that I can make the trade that is the most profitable, successful trade that I can make. So for the most part, I mean, it's okay being out, but I know the rotations are near, so I'm very mindful of what is setting up.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job. I mean, that's amazing growth, right? That we have a large majority of our traders here tonight that are out and waiting. Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. All right. Some things that we should be doing, right, between these rotations is learning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, learning, reading your books, you know. Your trend following books, right? That you guys have, those of you who trade with us and you have the system, your trend following book, right? Your trading in the zone book.
No, it's a long drive and the cost is about the same. You hop onto a plane, you're here in 2 hours.
Mary, you talking to me? Talking to us? Mary?
Yes, I mean.
Oh, I don't think she's talking to us. So just keep that in mind, right? Downtime in the market is an opportunity to catch up on your education and build capital too, right? So make sure you know you're funded, right? If this rotation happens, right, and we start getting buy signals, just make sure you're funded, right, properly. to take advantage of the move. I'm not saying get heavy, right? You don't have to get heavy, but just make sure that you've got your capital ready. Make sure that you've got your systems ready, right? We're going through an update right now, right? So I think I've gotten most of you guys. I've done most of your updates. All right. If we haven't done your updates, get with me. But we want to make sure, Zaire, we'll be like we did yours, Zaire, we'll do yours tomorrow. So just make sure. Gerald, did we do your update? Gerald?
I believe I'm squared away. I don't have any issues. So I think you indicated that if we was going
Okay.
to see any problems, we was going to see it, but I don't have any issues.
Okay, yeah, so if we're done, some of you guys we're done the update prior to the trade station move. Okay, so yeah, the just if you're not seeing your support and resistance lines, right, or your colored coded candles like here, so if you're not seeing your support and resistance lines, right, and your color coded candles, you'll always have your buy and sell signals. All right. But if not, please get with me, because we don't want any downtime. Right. This rotation could start. We start getting buy signal. We've seen a few buy signals on some of these. Right. So we could get buy signals very, very soon. All right. So just make sure everything is running properly. All right. That you're funded. And just catch up on your education, all right, during this downtime. Okay, because you guys know when things move, it moves quickly, right? Moves quickly. All right, the dollar right here, this is what we're looking at right here. And we need it to continue to hold and move higher. And hopefully we'll have a good rotation. So sit back. Not be careful with equities, right? We should not be in equities. If you're going to trade equities, we're starting to see some stocks coming in stock boss here, not a lot, and heat seeker. But just be careful. Be careful with that. Sniper will send or sniper traders will send your picks tomorrow. Your exits tomorrow. All right. Hopefully we are hoping that this selling continues. We're in some shorts in Sniper, so we're hoping to get a decent move. Sniper hasn't been okay. It's been okay. All right. But if we get volatility, right, tomorrow on the short side, the downside, that should be good. All right. All right, guys. That's all I've got. Any other questions for me? And we'll call it a night. Anything else you guys need me to go over? Anything else? All right, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Q&A. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, David.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.